Welcome to Inside UNA Basketball.
Hi, welcome to Inside UNA Basketball. I'm your host, Sam Bucks, and I'm here with head coach Bobby Champagne. Coach Champagne, back when I played for you a couple seasons ago, we did go into a couple games knowing we were going to win against a weaker opponent. That hasn't been the case this year. Very strong GSC, very competitive GSC this year. Fortunately, we did have a great win the other night against Union, 100-58. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a little different than what we expected. Union had played just about everybody in the league to a 1 or 2 point game. They had figured out a way to win a lot of close games, and at their place we beat them by 5. So really wasn't expecting that, but our team really came out and played well on both ends of the floor, shot the ball well. You got a great individual performance from Tyler Pritchard, so things went really well for us.
Yes, sir. Four players hitting double figures. Tyler Pritchard coming off the bench, nailing 22. When your bench is outscoring their opponent's bench like that, it's hard not to win the game. Yeah,
and that's been the case for us the last 5 or 6 games where we've had 9 guys really contribute to our victory. It's been a different guy every night, and this night was Tyler been exceptional, but in other nights we've had other guys step up. Marquell's been playing really solid. Nathan Spear goes really well at Lee, and you know, just different players have been stepping up, and that's what it takes in this league, because this league, like you said, is very competitive. And you know, 2 weeks ago we were in 8th place. Right now we're tied for 3rd, and so it's going to be an exciting run here the last few weeks.
Agreed. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about your roster. You never know who's going to step up when the night comes. Speaking of your roster, collectively as a team, quite a solid defensive performance, forcing them into 16 turnovers, quite a few points on the fast break and transition.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job in the press. We had different guys step up and play the front of the press, blocking shots. Yeti did a good job. Calvin did a good job. So it was nice to see those guys really play well and get a total team effort. So hoping that will be the case as we go on the road here. We've got some tough games coming up, but it was really nice playing at home at Flowers Hall in front of a great crowd.
Yeah, it's nice to see the guys scrambling with energy. Your GSC is possibly the most competitive conference, one of the most competitive conferences in the nation. And our UNA Lions are fighting for a golden spot at the top of the table. We'll be right back after this break.
2014 starts our 50th year at Ray Miller Buick GMC, the Shoals only locally owned and operated GM dealership. For only $199 per month, you can drive the 2014 Buick Encore, the 2014 GMC Terrain. The 2014 Buick LaCrosse is $249 a month. The Acadia is $299 a month. You get a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with Buick and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with GMC. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence. 50 years of satisfied customers.
Come here. Wow. Come here. So you can down.
What's going on up there?
Chuck, this is all for you.
Oh. Are you serious?
Lieutenant Chuck Nat.
Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain walk.
All right, welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. Coach Champagne, your team goes into the half up 43-25. Tyler Pritchard strokes 3 really sweet threes. What do you think?
Yeah, Tyler got us going. Union was right there with us, playing that close ball game that we needed, and then he broke the game open with those 3 threes. It was nice for us to go into half with a lead. We hadn't done that in a while, so really excited about that.
Excellent. I agree. Let's take a look at these first half highlights.
Trying to take their first lead of the game here. Nearly 2 minutes into this one. Ball on the near sideline, right wing. Nathan Spear gets it up top to Marquell Darrington. Left-handed dribble. Gets it inside Calvin Dade. Left block. Dade out to Wes Long. 3-pointer, top of the key. And Wes Long with the 3-pointer from the top of the key on the assist from Calvin Dade. Rebound being fought for. Yeti Vachetza comes away with it for UNA. And Marquell Darrington receives the pass, brings it up court quickly. Gets it inside to the post to Calvin Dade. Dade with the post move and lays it up and in with the right hand. And Calvin Dade gives UNA a 6-2 lead. Gives it off to A.J. Roberts. Roberts over to Fowler, over to Day. Day has it stolen away by Marquell Darrington. And Darrington quickly up the floor, working to our right. Lobs it up to Yeti. And Yeti Vachetza with the alley-oop. And Yeti Vachetza checks gives the inbounds pass to Tyler Pritchard. Pritchard checked in during the timeout. Pritchard on the right wing. Working against this man-to-man defense. Inside, West, inside to Calvin. Calvin, right-handed layup, put up and in. And Calvin Dade muscles his way to the rim, puts it up and in. And Corian Pearson with the 8-foot jump shot. Makes it a 3-point game, 10-7, UNA with the lead. Tyler Pritchard has it in the left corner for UNA. Swings it up top to Bruce Adams, over to Nathan Spear, right wing. Spear picks up his dribble and now throws it across court. Tyler Pritchard saves it in bounds. Now we get it to Marquel Darrington as we're under 12 minutes to play here in the first half. Nathan has the ball on the right wing. Drives left hand, gets in the lane, kicks out to Tyler Pritchard, and Pritchard, the senior out of Iuka, Mississippi, with a three-pointer from the left corner. And with a two-handed putback, gives Union the bucket and makes it a 4-point game, 13-9. Ball on the left wing, UNA, Tyler Pritchard. Twin legs dribble, now he gets it up top to West. Over to Marquel. Now we go, Tyler Pritchard, left wing three-pointer. And Tyler Pritchard, back-to-back three-pointers. And Martinez puts it up and in. Makes it a 5-point game, 16-11. UNA with the lead, Lions with the basketball. 10.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. On the right wing, Nathan Spear. He's off to Bruce Adams. Now over to Tyler Pritchard. Three-pointer on the way, left wing. Tyler Pritchard is on fire. He's made 3 in a row from downtown. And Dave finds Fowler cutting down the lane. Gives it off to Eric Licey, and the block is caused by Bruce Adams. And Devin McNeil with the ball on the left wing for UNA. Cross court, it'll go to Nathan Spear on the right wing. Spear swings it over to Devin McNeil. Over to Marquel Darrington in the left corner. They're going to get it inside to Rashawn Claiborne. Claiborne being guarded by Roberts. Spin move on the baseline, puts up a shot. And it's blocked, but there for the rebound, Bruce Adams. Bruce puts it up, no good, but there for the tip-in is Rashawn Claiborne. And Claiborne tips it in for 2. Gives it to Ashanti Dade, driving down the left side of the lane, and it's blocked by Calvin Dade. Dade there for the block for UNA. Devin McNeil recovers the loose ball, brings it up, gets it inside to Calvin Dade. Dade, spin move, lays it up with the right hand, and Calvin Dade. And the rebound controlled by Rashawn Claiborne, and Claiborne gives it off to Nathan Spear from the floor, and Spear looks to run. Gets to the right wing, now works to his left, around a screen from Yeti. Nathan finds Yeti underneath on the pick and roll, and Yeti Vachetza lays it up. The freshman out of Brazil comes back in to take Ashanti Dade's place. Rashawn Claiborne gives it off up top to West, over to the right wing to Nathan Spear. Marquel over to Rashawn, left wing, three-pointer on the way. And Rashawn Claiborne on the catch and shoot with a three-pointer. Roberts works to his right, now goes down the left side of the lane. Ball knocked away, stolen by UNA. West Long, outlet pass to Rashawn. Rashawn on the breakaway, and Rashawn Claiborne slams it home with a left hand and gives UNA an 18-point lead. He'll give it to Roberts. Roberts working down the right side of the lane, no good. Shot, put up, rebound taken by UNA. West Long on the breakaway, and West lays it up and in, the reverse layup. Lions on top by 20, 35-15. As now we cross under 4 minutes to play as Nathan Spear brings it across midcourt. Spear works to his right. Picks it back up top, Calvin Dade, ball loose. Dade recovers it, over to Spear, over to Claiborne, right wing, thought about three-pointer instead. Rashawn drives the baseline and slams it home with 2 hands. Devin McNeil receives the inbounds pass from Bruce Adams as we now have 12 seconds remaining in the half. Devin works to his left, gets free, goes down the baseline, kicks it out to Tyler Pritchard. Three-pointer on the way from the right wing, and Tyler Pritchard knocks down another one. He's now 4 of 4 in the first half and gives UNA an 18-point lead heading into the half. UNA leads this one 43-25. Halftime coverage presented by Frostbite and Montague's will begin when we return on the UNA Lions Sports Network.
When you support Little Steve's Convenience Stores, you're supporting small American family-owned businesses. They in turn support our high schools, our community, and the University of North Alabama. When you buy snacks, drinks, and other items from Little Steve's, you're saying we believe in America. 7 locations in Florence. Pine Street, Florence Boulevard at the corner of Helton Drive and Cox Creek Parkway and Chisholm Road. Cloverdale Road, Petersville. Woodward Avenue, Muscle Shoals. And Highway 72 in Killen. Little Steve's. Believe in America. A great combination, Frostbite and Montague's. Florence's first self-serve yogurt shop has over 50 rotating flavors and over 100 rotating toppings. Customizable frozen yogurt. When the cup is full, the toppings are close by. Just weigh and pay. All sandwiches at Montague's are under $5. The best Philly cheesesteak and Reuben in town. Delicious sides, and they cater. Get a UNA student discount, and they accept the main card. Like Frostbite on Facebook. Frostbite and Montague's, 1611 North Pine Street, Florence. Opening this spring, Frostbite on the UNA campus.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. Coach Champagne, a great second half performance. We finished the game, we outscored them in the second half 57-33. Fantastic performance by Rashawn Claiborne.
Yeah, you know, Tyler was the show with 22 points and a guy coming off the bench, but we had other guys like Rashawn go and get a double-double and guys just playing well. It was nice for us to maintain the lead. We never let Union really get closer than 13 points, and were able to get 100 and get that free queso from Rosie's.
Rashawn Claiborne is one of the best rebounding guards in the league, by the way. Let's take a look at these second half highlights.
Nathan, quick lift for UNA. Gives off on the left wing to Rashawn. Rashawn driving in the lane. Hesitation move. Puts up a shot, no good, but there for the offensive rebound, Calvin Dade. Calvin swings out to Marquell Darrington. Marquell too strong on the three-pointer. And Rashawn Claiborne steps in front for the long rebound and gives UNA a fresh possession as the Lions now on the left side with Nathan Spear. Works to his right, gives it off to Wes Long. Three-pointer. And Wes Long, just like the first half, Wes Long nearly 3 minutes into the second half here. And Union coming out on the run here in the second half. Nathan with the ball, top of the key, puts up a three-pointer. And there's Nathan Spear with a three-pointer to answer. And checking back into the game for UNA will be Yeti Bachetza. Yeti will come in to take the place of Calvin Dade as Calvin comes to the bench to get a breather. Marquell brings it up the court for UNA down the far sideline. Marquell directing the offense, works around the screen from Yeti. Dribbles to his left, pulls up, 15 feet away. Marquell Darrington knocks it down. Dade over to Bullock. Bullock, 12 feet, floater, misses everything. And there for the rebound is Rashawn Claiborne. And Claiborne gives it off to Nathan Spear. And Nathan brings it across to the far sideline for UNA. Now they swing it up top to Marquell, gives it off to Yeti. And back to Marquell. And there's the backdoor cut from Yeti Bachetza in the alley-oop. Marquell gets it into West up top. West going to take a three-pointer, top of the key. Wes Long knocks down the three-pointer. And at halftime led the team with 12 points. Marquell receives the inbounds pass in the backcourt, now works it up into the front court on the right wing. Between the legs dribble, works to his left, gets in the lane, puts up an underneath shot, and Marquell Darrington drives by the defender, lays it off the glass. Three-pointer right wing, front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped up, Rashawn Claiborne there to control it for UNA. And Coach Bobby Champagne tells Devin McNeil to slow it down a little bit. And McNeil works it across midcourt as we cross under. 12 minutes to play here in the game. UNA on top by 16. 18-footer from Rashawn Claiborne. And Claiborne knocks it down. Right wing, Fowler driving the baseline. Passes it out to Pearson. Three-pointer from the left corner, put up no good. And Rashawn Claiborne there to clear the boards for UNA. Hands it off to Devin McNeil. Devin works it across midcourt. Devin hands it off to Rashawn. Back up top to Calvin. Now they swing it far side over to Devin. Handoff. Top of the key, crossover dribble, going down the left side. Spin move, finds Calvin Dade, wide open underneath. And Calvin Dade physically puts it up with the right hand. And makes it a 20-point lead for UNA. And Tyler Pritchard there for the steal for UNA. And Pritchard goes in with the right hand, lays it in after the steal. Gives off to Pearson, over to Fowler. Right wing three-pointer put up short. Tyler Pritchard there for the rebound for UNA. And Pritchard works it up the court. Crossing midcourt, left-handed dribble. Gives off to West. Three-pointer, top of the key, Wes Long. And West knocks down the three-pointer. Inside they'll go. Turnaround jump shot put up by Felipe Roca. And the rebound taken by Rashawn Claiborne. And UNA with possession. They get it inside to Calvin Dade. Dade, spin move, right-handed layup, put up and in. And Calvin Dade with the post move. Fowler to inbound it, gets it in. Martinez has the ball knocked away. Rashawn with the steal. Rashawn driving, lays it in with a left hand. And there's a foul, and they're going to give him the continuation. And A.J. Roberts remains perfect at the free throw line. He's got a team high 19 points for Union. Also now a game high, 19 points. Devin McNeil between the legs dribble, gets in the lane, puts up the floater. Devin McNeil 10 feet away. But there for the rebound is Roberts. Roberts finds Bullock. His shot no good. Tyler Pritchard with the long rebound, and UNA with numbers. Pritchard finds McNeil. McNeil finds the trailing Calvin Dade, and Dade slams it home with two hands. McNeil to inbound it. Gets it into Bruce. Bruce from the right block lays it up, and Bruce gets it to go high off the glass. Now cross-court pass stolen by Devin McNeil. McNeil, he's going to go coast to coast. And McNeil slams it home with the right hand after the steal. And it's now 89-47. Ball on the right wing, Tyler Pritchard. He's going to take a 15-footer. Tyler Pritchard misses his first shot, but there for the rebound, Sam Fleischman. And Fleischman gives it out to Devin McNeil at the midcourt logo. McNeil gives it over to Nathan on the left wing. Gives it to Bruce, top of the key. Bruce hands it off to Tyler. Back to Fleischman, top of the key. He's going to take a three-pointer. Fleischman knocks it down. And Sam Fleischman extends the lead to 40. Bullock puts up the three-pointer, no good. Rebound being fought for. Devin McNeil there for UNA. Gives it out to Tyler Pritchard. Pritchard running into the lane, puts up the right-handed shot, and Tyler Pritchard lays it in on the scoop shot. And the senior from Iuka now with 22 points, tying A.J. Roberts for the game high. Three-pointer from the right wing, put up, and no good. Rebound controlled by Bruce Adams. 98-58, the crowd wanting 100 points here at Flowers Hall. Nathan gets it inside to Sam. Sam into the lane, right-handed hook shot, put up and put in. And Sam Fleischman with the right-handed hook shot gives UNA 100 points. And the crowd at Flowers Hall comes to their feet, applauding the effort from the UNA Lions as Devin McNeil will dribble out the clock. Clock now at 7, and both coaches make their way to midcourt, shake hands. And the final score here at Flowers Hall is going to be UNA 100, Union 58. The Lions win a big one here at Flowers Hall.
Coach's role is huge.
What we do is point guys in the right direction and try to prepare them for what's coming next.
If you develop a player off the court, it's going to help him for his future.
Compete in the classroom as much as you compete on the basketball court.
We all, as coaches, have to be aware that we're involved not just with our team, but in our community.
And I think it all starts with the head coach in terms of how you carry themselves and how we lead.
Together, we can beat cancer. Text COACH to 20222 to donate $5.
He is the most interesting man in the Shoals. He is an artist, a writer, a philosopher, a historian, musician, astronomer, wine connoisseur, environmentalist, Peace Prize recipient. When he speaks, people hang on each and every word, especially the verbs. His personality is so magnetic that he cannot carry credit cards. It is said that once he taught a German shepherd how to bark in Spanish and taught a horse to read his email. Someone recently asked him what he did for fun, and here is what he said.
I don't eat out every day, but when I do, I eat at City Hardware because to me, it's the most interesting restaurant in the Shoals.
2014 starts our 50th year at Ray Miller Buick GMC, the Shoals' only locally owned and operated GM dealership. For only $199 per month, you can drive the 2014 Buick Encore, the 2014 GMC Terrain, the 2014 Buick LaCrosse is $249 a month. The Acadia is $299 a month. You get a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with Buick and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with GMC. Ray Miller Buick GMC, Cox Creek Parkway, Florence. 50 years of satisfied customers.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. Today we're in the Lions Lair, brought to you by CB&S Bank, and we're joined by Tyler Pritchard from Iuka, Mississippi. Welcome to the program, Tyler.
Thanks for having me.
Tyler's a senior point guard, and this is his third year with the program. Tyler, what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in interdisciplinary studies and an emphasis of management.
Emphasis in management. Tyler, I understand this is your last semester and you're going to graduate in the spring.
Yes, sir, it is. It's been an honor to be here, and this being my last year, I'd like to go out with something to remember me by.
Well, I think the fans will remember you, Tyler, and I know your mom and dad are real proud of you for persevering through the academics and at the end of this semester graduating. Are you going to go through the ceremonies?
Yes, I am going to go through the ceremonies.
That's a big deal. Tyler, tell me a little bit about what you like doing when you're not playing basketball and you're not going to class.
Well, you know, I like to try to keep the ball in my hand, at least shoot free throws. I like to, of course, play video games. I need to stop that.
What's your favorite video game, Tyler?
It had to be NBA 2K.
Okay,
well, basketball.
I've got a few kids that enjoy playing that at my house as well. What team do you always play when you're on the 2K?
I got to play with the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat's your favorite team?
Yeah, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. It's a good combination.
There you go. Who's your favorite teammate to play 2K with?
I'd have to say Marquell. He usually joins in with me when I play 2K.
Are you the best player on the team?
Hands down the best player on the team.
Tyler, who's your favorite roommate over the years? I know during your 3 years here, you've probably had more roommates than anybody, and so who's been your favorite roommate?
I'd have to say Nathan.
Nathan Spear.
From Australia. It was a neat experience. I've never ran with anybody overseas before. I would say he was my best roommate.
That's probably been one of my favorite things is that over the years we've had players from different places, Iuka, Mississippi, Adelaide, Australia, Summertown, Tennessee, and Split, Croatia. So it's always good to get a different mix. Tyler, what's been one of your favorite experiences out on the basketball court since you've been here?
I would have to say just joining with the team, and from last year when we worked so hard to beat Valdosta State at the buzzer.
That was a pretty good game, and I know our fans enjoyed it. You always have a cheering section sitting back there behind our bench. How does it feel to play so close to home and have so many people pulling for you?
It feels real good because, I mean, usually when I was around 10 or 11, I actually came here and won a free throw contest, and I didn't really know anything about University of North Alabama. And now, as I progressed and got older, I'm actually here playing for the team.
That's pretty good, Tyler. I didn't know you won a free throw shooting contest. What's your free throw percentage right now?
I think it's 70%.
There you go. We're going to get that up before the season's over, won't we?
Yes, sir.
Tyler, we really appreciate you coming here today and joining us for Lions Lair. We'll be right back after this.
Since we opened our doors in 1906, through the good times and the rough times, we've been there for you. We've helped you realize your dreams, build your business, add hope to the future, making the impossible possible. I'm Cecil Batchelor, Chairman of the Board of CB&S Bank. We are proud that our story is rich in tradition. Let CB&S Bank be part of your story.
Hey, Riccatoni Valentino here, urging you to come to Flowers Hall this year and support Bobby Champagne and the UNA Lions basketball team in their quest for a Division II national championship. Catch all the action and the excitement. Hey, UNA basketball! That's what I'm talking about!
Whether it's purple and gold or any other color, Simpson's Body Shop now has 3 locations to help you get that damaged car repaired, painted, and back on the road. They're located at Cox Boulevard in Sheffield and Highway 72 in Killen and Broadway Street in Florence. Choose one and rest assured that you've chosen the right professionals for the job. 3 generations, 3 brothers, 3 locations since 1981. Simpson's is there for you 24 hours a day. For towing and repair, Simpson's gets it right the first time. The reputation of Simpson's Collision and Repair speaks for itself. Those Simpson boys say go Lions.
Come here. Wow. Come here. So you can down.
What's going on up there?
Welcome home, Chuck. This is all for you.
Oh. Are you serious?
Welcome, Lieutenant Chuck Nag home.
Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. Coach Champagne, rebounding has been an issue in the first half of the season. It has been called our Achilles heel, but that wasn't the case in this game. We out-rebounded them 44-38.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job. Union's been really good on the glass, and either out-rebounded or opponent have been very even. We did a good job keeping them off the boards and getting some offensive rebounds. Our guards did a good job of rebounding the basketball, so that was good to see.
Yes, sir. We were just listening to Tyler Pritchard. Tyler Pritchard had his career high, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist. Fantastic performance.
Yeah, it was really nice to see Tyler step up for us. He's been in the program 3 years. He's going to graduate here in May, and really nice for him to have that kind of game. You know, it's almost like a senior night for him, but I'm sure he's going to have another performance like that before the season's over.
Yeah, not only Tyler, the bench in general, we outscored their bench 45-20. Fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic, and we're going to take a look at some highlights of Tyler for this game.
Player of the game.
Tyler Pritchard is this week's Weichert Realty Player of the Game. Tyler Pritchard scored a career-high 22 points, and the University of North Alabama men's basketball team reached the 100-point plateau for the 3rd time this season in a 100-58 win over Union. Pritchard did most of his damage from three-point range, going 4 for 4 from long range in the first half. He helped the Lions get off to a fast start with a trio of three-pointers in the first 9 minutes of action. The Iuka, Mississippi native made 7 of 8 field goals and was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also pulled down 5 rebounds, had 1 assist, and 3 steals in the game. Pritchard, playing in his 2nd season at UNA, has played in 19 games this season. He is averaging 4 points per game and 2 rebounds per game. He is shooting 43% from the field, 48% from the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw line on the season. Tyler Pritchard is your Weichert Realty Player of the Game. The Player of the Game brought to you by agents Robin Cousins and Anna Champagne of Weichert Realty.
Welcome back to Inside UNA Basketball. It's really nice to see Tyler Pritchard there having his career high. Coach Champagne, we've just had 4 wins in a streak now. We just beat Lee on the road, and we beat West Georgia at home. We're fighting for a golden position at the top of our table. How do you feel?
Yeah, you know, just 2 weeks ago, we're sitting here in the midst of a 4-game losing streak, and a lot of people are jumping off the bandwagon. And now here we are. We figured out a way to win a close game against Shorter. And then we carried it over to the next game. We go on the road and beat Lee. We played really well late. That's a tough environment. And then the West Georgia game the other night was a high-scoring affair. So our team's starting to figure it out. We're finally, most of us are healthy. And so, you know, we got a tough road stretch. You know what it's like driving down there to Valdosta and playing West Florida. But it's going to be exciting down the stretch, so we need as many fans as possible come to our next home game when we play Christian Brothers in Delta. So it's going to be really exciting.
Agreed, Coach. Not many teams have had 4-game winning streaks this season. A couple, and they're all sitting at the top of the table. It's hard for you guys not to get complacent about it. What do? Do you keep your guys' feet on the floor, so to speak?
Well, you know, we've got a senior team. We've got 5 seniors. They've all been there before. Marquell's been around. Wes has been around. And so they know what it takes. And these next few weeks, these next 6 games are going to be so important for us, getting up there in the top of the league for seeding in the tournament and possibly an NCAA regional bid. So it's going to be so exciting right now. I'm really happy for the guys that they put themselves in this position.
Yeah, I spoke to a couple of guys the last couple of days too, and they're really looking forward to this road trip. Maybe not so much the 8-hour bus ride, but hey, that's part of the game. Thanks for watching Inside UNA Basketball. For tickets for the next game, don't forget you can reach us at 76LION. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching Inside UNA Basketball. Please join us again next Sunday at 11:30.